got my reload details as well. So we're going to crack on over. I'm seeing diesel up here while I can. Very good morning, ladies and gents, and welcome back to another trucking vlog. My name's Eddie. I'm a virtual HGV Class 1 driver working for Freight Runners VTC Limited as a Class 1 tramper. I'm on with Ferryman now. Most likely full time, but anyway, today we're off to Holyhead. Let's try and get our way out of here. It's a little bit snug for a parking spot I've parked myself in last night. This week's been quite a busy week actually. Did I record Tuesday? I can't remember. Might have recorded on Tuesday. I have to check the footage on the camera. Anyway, today we got loaded out of Norwich yesterday with a load of roof tiles. That's into Anglesey, well, Holyhead, to a supermarket. And then from there we're making our way over to, there we are, over back down towards HQ. That's the plan for the rest of the week. I'm okay for diesel for right now. I will need to get some probably while we're in Anglesey. We'll see. Today's quite a busy day. We've got a 12 o'clock booking for Anglesey. 12 o'clock. 3 o'clock booking for Anglesey, or Holyhead. Haven't done this one in quite some time. I vaguely remember where it is, but I've looked on maps and everything. It looks reasonably a-okay. But we will see. It's been a long week this week. At least next week I'm only working Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and then I'm off for 4 days. Well, I'm off Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday. Yeah. Break, fellas. what else is going on? I think. Oh yes, there was a bit of a management change, so I'll probably end up being with Ferryman full time, but we will see. Doesn't mean no more international work, but hey ho. I've got 22, no don't have 22 pallets on, so we've got 24 pallets on. Our back load that will be tipping off tomorrow, I believe, is also 24 pallets. Anyway, I will speak to you guys in a bit. I'm going to pop you on for a time lapse shortly, but I'm going to make a phone call first. So I'll see you in a bit. Toodles. Okay, right, you join me on the A1 question mark? Possibly, maybe. I'm not entirely sure where I am, to be fair. Anyway, just pulling for a break. I need to rest my wrist for a bit. And also I need to get some diesel. And I need to have a driving break. Well, a working time break. I'm probably going to need to sell a half hour later on because I know for a fact that I'm going to be using a 15 today because of what else I've got on today. But for right now, it's just going to be a simple case of parking up, having a break, because I'm going to be at our delivery far too early. And two, I need to phone the customer and double check the booking time that I've got in the paperwork is correct, because there was a colleague of mine who's done this run before, who turned up for the time that was stated in the paperwork and was told it's not correct. So I went to ring them, doubly check all the details, and yeah, we'll just see from there. I'll get diesel once I've had my break, because I definitely don't have enough to get to Holyhead, that's for sure. Might have enough at a push, but because there's been a lot of start-stop traffic, so I don't particularly want to risk it. And with it being so cold outside as well, it's just not worth it. And we'll stop right here, I think. And we'll pop that on break. Anyway, I will speak to you guys in about an hour or so. Speak to you in a bit. Toodles. Okay, right, you join me a little bit over an hour and a half later. The reason for a break being so long, my wrist has been acting up again when I wanted to leave. But anyway, phoned the customer, got a booking time It's an open booking from 1500 hours. Got my reload details as well. So we're going to crack on over. I'm seeing diesel up here while I can, and then crack on over to Anglesey. I probably will pop you on for a time lapse, and then once I've done the, I need to back up just a hair. And then once we've got to Anglesey, I'll probably put the cameras on normal mode from there. Not a huge fan of the layout of these services. Anyway, speak to you guys shortly.
Be kind to one another and don't give in to fear. That's all that I am asking for Christmas time this year. We've had enough of fighting and dying in the streets. For Christmas I just want a little peace. Be blind to one another, the differences are small. We all have got a cross to bear, we all have got our faults. For once when we're affronted, can we turn the other cheek? For Christmas I just want a little peace. And if the fates should bless us with a moment of reprieve, we all could stand together in the silence and just breathe. Rejoice for all the happiness, mourn for all the grief. It's all that I am asking for this lonely Christmas Eve.
About 12 minutes out. I'll break over slip down a bit. Anyway, not too bad a run actually. It is currently 25 past 3. We were booked in for 3 o'clock. So, yeah, so we are going to be late, but I've already spoken to the customer. They are aware of what's happened. I had to stop again on the way because my wrist has been acting like no tomorrow. Whether I'm working next week now, I don't know. I'm just taking the pain day by day. If I'm in the amount of pain I was this morning when I woke up, then I won't be working. That's for sure, but we'll see. That's driving wise, by the way. It's just unreal some days of this pain. Today's been just one of those days of when my pain's just been so stupidly high that I just haven't been able to keep it under control. But I've got an arthritis clinic, physio next week, so that should give some answers hopefully. Hey, you know what? I think I have delivered around here before. It's all starting to click in my head a little bit because I recognise here zero on the A55. Because I've delivered onto the A55 roadways to take them to the the what do you call it away? The old tarmac, rubble, whatever you want to call it, aggregate. So yeah, that was a fun job. It was a shame I didn't record it because it was mind-numbingly boring. I think I got like 12 runs a day or something stupid like that. Okay, right, we are about 12 miles away. So, might as well bring you in with me to this delivery. Yeah, this one's a little bit of a fun task. I'm not gonna lie. Depending on the layout, I'm probably gonna have to reverse in off the road. We will see. Car doesn't try to do anything stupid. Jeepers creepers, my wrist. Yeah, we stopped in Liverpool for a break. A, because I needed to stop and have a full 45-minute break, but 2, I had to ring the customer. I didn't particularly fancy stopping in the services, so I stopped in the mechanical compound area. They said it's absolutely fine to stay there for as long as I needed. Had my break and actually managed to have my truck washed because I could not see anything out my windscreen to save my life. So that was really nice. So I'm going to do that. So I've got like this heated shed type place. You drive into it and then obviously they'll wash your truck down and everything. Anyway, I'll speak to you shortly. Okay, right, join me, about half an hour later, well, nearly an hour later to be fair at this point, and we are about to go and reverse into this place. I'm going to have to go right over to the run side of the road for this reverse. It's a little bit of an angle on its blind side. I'm just hoping these 2 cars are going in the opposite direction to where I am going. I've had a break as well because they were loading up another truck. They were tipping another truck when I got there. easiest reverses to do. I was half thinking that we're meant to go in forwards and then spin round. And they're like, no. This isn't the easiest of reverses to do at all. Don't quite have the angle. I'm almost there. Wrong way. Losing traction. Getting somewhere now at least. I'm not reloading from here either, I'm reloading out of Holyhead docks after here, so it's going to be a case of trying to do an impossible 90-degree turn practically to get out of here. I might have to wriggle over. I am nowhere near in between the marker posts where they want me. Which is not a problem. Those spaces in front of me won't be on, since they're not being used at this very present moment. I'm going to make use of all my available space. From all the way forwards, so in that way the trailer is at the right angle. be fair, the run getting into Holyhead wasn't all that bad compared to what I was expecting. But I have concerns about the next load I'm picking up, because that one is a very hefty and very awkward load that I'm picking up. I don't know if it's all it says is that I've got a heavy warning on the paperwork, so I suspect I'm either picking up paper reels, potentially office paper, although normally that's about 18 ton load weight. The only other really hefty load we normally would take on a curtain sider is like these metal concrete beam things that we normally take on a flatbed, but we have hauled on curtain siders before. But we'll see. Oh, I'm way too far forwards. Whoops. Further back. There's over a side tip as well. There we go. Into neutral, handbrake is on, lights can go off. Right, I will see you guys when we're leaving Holyhead Docks. Speak to you in a bit. Toodles. Okay, right. We are tips. Been here 20 minutes. They were quick. When obviously after the almost hour wait. No. Half-hour wait, 40-minute wait, so not overall too bad. Now the challenge is to get out of here and head to the docks. Still don't know what I'm picking up. I've got my suspicions of what it is. I'm not going to say what I think it is yet, because I have feelings that I could be very, very wrong. But yeah, we're going practically right up to the sea, but then we angle and cut across the port traffic under an escort and into what's known as the stockyard. Not the actual stockyards like services. it's like a warehouse storage trailer park area, and that's where we be going. Obviously, I'm not going to film on the docks because I can't, for very obvious reasons. I'll take you down with me down to the docks. And then I believe this I might actually be going to exercise, so this might be Tuesday's job, because it's going to take me most of the day and tonight to get back down, even back down towards Newport, even on a good run. It's a good 5.5 hour run at least we'll have tomorrow. I probably will record again tomorrow, dependent on what our duties are. Just so that I've got content for next week, because I don't have a huge amount that I can post. I might have 1 or 2 more videos, but honestly I don't know, I need to check. I thought it would have been from there, from Tesco, but that surprises me, it's not from there either. To be truthful, it really does surprise me. I might stop in Tesco on the way back. To find out when I'm actually delivering this load, whether it's tomorrow or whether it's on Tuesday. Might be about another driver delivers it, I honestly don't know. Anyway, I'm going to turn the cameras off here, and I'll speak to you guys when we are leaving. Might give you an update if we're here a while. Anyway, see you in a bit. Doodles. Very good evening, ladies and gents. Right, we are parked up for the night here in Holyhead. My load unfortunately isn't ready until tomorrow morning. Been parked up since about 5:30. No, 7:30. I would have got back to you guys a lot sooner, but unfortunately it's been a right nightmare. I've had a problem. I've found a defect with the trailer. It's been a nightmare, and just to make things worse, my wrist situation has gotten worse this evening, and progressively as the week has gone on. I will talk about that in a separate video. I am going to do a whole separate video explain over everything, what happened, the whole process I've gone through, and hopefully get a decent outcome, as I'm seeing physio next week anyway, which is why I'm off for 4 days, and hopefully get this wrist situation resolved to a point of where I'm able then to carry on living in relatively low pain, because right now, for the last few weeks, I have been in incredibly high pain, and it's not really that nice, especially when I can't grip anything and I'm right-handed. That being said, guys, thank you very much for watching. I really do appreciate it. If you've got any comments, queries or concerns, let me know by commenting in the comment section below. Until next time, guys, keep safe. Excuse me, I've just eaten some food. Yeah, thank you very much for watching, guys. I really do appreciate it. If you have any comments, queries or concerns, let me know by commenting in the comment section below. Until next time, guys, keep safe, and I'll see you next time. Take care. Bye bye.